to a new episode of The Breaking Wind with the Lords of Lobang.
Apologies for if you listened to the last episode, my mic was fucked up.
Yeah.
It's not the mic.
It's your hands.
It's me. It's me.
Yeah. Your hands are tired from moving up and down.
Now I have a new way of holding it, so hopefully this is better.
Yeah.
I mean, John won't listen to this one, right? John will listen to the free one. That
John won't
bastard.
pay.
Yeah, John won't pay lah.
Yeah.
No. So, yeah. Welcome to another episode of Breaking Wind. This is this one's
25th episode.
25th episode.
25th episode.
Silver
this-
Jubilee. This is what they call it. Silver Jubilee.
Yeah, we're talking about age. This episode, we're going to cover the youth
The future of Singapore.
The future.
Yeah.
The bright
Remember
future.
this is like going back to like fucking early 2000s. You know the band POD? They had a song called Youth of the Nation.
Yeah. It's one of my. I mean, I bought the album because of
Yeah,
that one.
it's a Christian rock
we
band.
are. Yeah, Christian. I didn't know they were Christian.
Oh yeah.
I thought I thought I was getting to metal, you know. Like I was like, yeah.
Hey, but they were good.
They're pretty alright.
good
Pretty
songs,
alright.
man.
But
Yeah.
I was like,
pretty
yeah,
alright.
I'm like metal. Then I was like, oh, Christian rock band. I didn't stray too far.
Besides Hill songs, yeah, we used to listen to them.
So no, that made you feel like you're still a good Christian, but you're like hardcore.
Yeah.
Like I'm a hardcore Christian, you know,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
In the name of the Father and Son and Holy Spirit, Amen. Bitches.
And tattoos.
Yeah, have the cross on each side.
Dude, they had sleeves, neck.
Yeah.
So they actually had the Father here, the Son here,
and then the
Spirit.
Holy Spirit on the
So when
side.
they touched, they knew the points.
So do you think these youths that we're going to talk about, do you think they are big fans of
Christianity?
1990s Christian rock music?
No, one fellow was 16, so
Uh,
he was not even born.
Yeah.
When POD was
He was still swimming.
when the song "Alive," Youth of the Nation.
He was in a different port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was, but he raised a pretty good point.
Yeah, for a 16-year-old,
For a
pretty
16-year-old.
not bad.
And it was fantastic to see how people in the comments in
I mean,
the
it's always there. It's always
Straight
there.
Times Facebook page.
The comments.
The comments were like, yeah, this is why 16-year-olds should not have any say.
Poor thing, he just wanted to, he was wondering because he's about to face NS himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's about to face it, and then the daunting reality came. He might have a sister, maybe. And she's
Maybe.
always lording it over. It's like, either elder or young. It's like, you have to go and serve the NS. He's like, so unfair. Why I need to go and serve 2 years, and why you can sit at home and
Why you can further your, quickly further your studies.
why
These
you can-
Barbie dolls.
Yeah.
Why you can further your
Or play
studies.
masa.
So he was so.
Or with the dildo.
Yeah, he was so. I don't know whether it's rage or he was just like inspired. You know, I was like, hey, Singapore, why not have it compulsory for girls
Exactly.
to serve as well?
Exactly.
And he shares this sentiment with like he shared this sentiment with our late PM, MM. Okay,
MM?
PM. Let's just say PM.
The
no,
founding
Lee-
father of
founding
Singapore.
With Lee Kuan Yew.
Yeah, Lee Kuan Yew actually
yeah.
also said that like the Israeli ladies,
Yeah.
we can make like NS
but
for them.
before going there, we should explain what did he even write.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So he wrote in that in order to boost
Yeah.
the defense and maybe this and make it equal. I think he also spoke about equality there.
Yeah.
Like have ladies serve 2 years of NS with
Yeah.
the guys.
Right.
And this one is even better. This one is like high level thinking. He was like saying that will also increase companionship or
And
like
Singapore's birth rate as well,
rate.
right?
Yeah.
He used
increased
our
birth rate.
birth rate as a reason. Why? Because you have 2 years of NS with the girls serving side by side with guys, and for some reason in his mind, right, sex is about to happen somewhere there. He put it
Which is quite a
innocent-
stretch.
He put it innocently enough for a 16-year-old to put down there. Like, no lah, you go camp, and then you got camp, got girls, right?
Yeah.
Then you like mix around, you like haha, pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop. It's not army, bro. You haven't go yet. You don't even know what the hell's gonna happen. They're gonna keep us separated. They're gonna have their own.
They have their own training, own company,
exercise
own
over there.
barracks.
Yeah.
There will be
Yeah.
no
Intermingling between
intermingling.
men and
They
women.
would not want that to happen. Your idea.
No, but that is only in BMT.
This is only BMT lah.
Yeah.
But
In the
later on-
unit, I
But
think.
in unit, you have to mingle what?
Yeah, that's true
So
lah.
maybe
Yeah.
that's where his point came through. Like, okay, in the unit, maybe if you're in the bunk room.
Unless MINDEF like creates like a female unit.
Yeah, they might
Right.
because if they want to follow Israelis,
They have their own female unit, right?
Yeah, they have their own female unit,
Right.
and no army won't want to encourage it to that level because there's a safety thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be majority guys still,
Yeah.
so you have to keep them
High
separate.
testosterone
High
levels.
testosterone,
True.
and,
After all
and
the exercising and everything.
Yeah.
all the exercising, and you have
Firing
to
weapons.
understand. unlike the guys who
Yeah.
are somehow indoctrinated to accept this thing, right? If you implement it now, not all girls will be so,
Yeah.
attuned to that.
Right.
So, I get where this horny bastard is coming from.
Do you think he was thinking of his penis?
I think most
Of his
likely
little brain.
he might be using
Yeah.
his second brain. But again, this is my opinion, and I'm not attacking him. He should be able to write that article.
Mm.
It's better he write that one than hold it in, repress it, all these desires
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and unwanted thought, thinking about increasing the population of Singapore, desiring babies, wanting to make them, and then enroll in NUS.
No, but okay.
Man,
Before
see-
we go into that,
You see, and then
Before we
enroll
go-
in
we-
NUS.
we-
Before we jump to NUS.
Yeah, I
before we
know.
jump to anyone,
But this thing we have to understand. It might just be NTU, but NUS seems to be the one. See, this is what happens. So let him
NUS
vent.
is everything.
Wait, or even Ngee Ann Polytechnic.
Ngee Ann Polytechnic.
Yeah.
But you see, I think
we have one soul here who actually went to Ngee Ann Polytechnic.
oh shit.
And
yeah.
let's just be clear, I have nothing to do with that. Of whatever we're going to talk about.
Yeah, that one we will address later. lah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
but-
so what did you think about this kid's letter?
No, I think it's good. I think it's brave of him, and I think women should sacrifice their life and serve the nation
Yeah.
and suffer the same pain that all men have gone through.
Not all men lah.
Oh.
Most men.
Ooh, ouch.
Most able-bodied men.
Most able
Yeah, I like that. I appreciate that distinction right now.
to suffer injury, the risk of injury, or even sometimes death.
I can clearly tell you, right, people that
Yeah.
we know,
Yeah.
and I would say in particular 2 people,
Uh-huh.
Adir and Sam Ho.
Yeah.
Before you corrected yourself, they would be up in arms. They would be like, what is this guy saying?
Angry letters from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Angry hate comments.
Comments.
Like, what the
They'll call-
fuck are you talking about?
We'll have a phone here and they call in. Hey,
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Hey,
For sure, James Lowe will be like, hey,
hey, what you talking about?
what are you talking about?
no lah. But yeah, I also agree that he should, like I said before, he should be allowed to, like, openly write this letter there.
But-
Show it. Don't repress this thing.
But you
Just
know one advantage that we have about going to the army
Yeah.
is that we're paid slightly more than women once you join the workforce. So
Yeah.
if now it's
No.
compulsory for women to join the army to conscript, then I guess we'll have the same pay, which is not fair because we should always be earning more.
oh wow.
No, but then there's also another thing that is involved, right? So if they join the army,
Yeah.
and whichever service, like army, air force, navy, whatever, and they do whatever men have been doing, lah.
Mm.
Okay, all most able-bodied men have been doing,
Yeah.
and if they get injured
Mm.
or anything like that,
Mm.
then there's a higher probability that they will,
Remain single for the rest of their life.
yeah, or they might die.
True.
And be
And if you
unable.
remove them from the fucking work pool,
Yeah.
that's even better for men.
Less competition.
But then-
Less competition,
but
and
let-
or you give them the opportunity to do real hard work,
yeah.
and then they realize that I think
I'm not cut off for it.
The kitchen is my helm.
So what you're saying is that
Lim Wei Ming.
what you're saying is that there needs to be
I've got the button ready actually.
there needs to be a lot more studies carried out for this lah.
Yes.
Where this guy
even
is coming from
even
is
for the
from-
kids claims lah.
Yeah.
Like that's going to increase the
Birth rate
the
and everything,
Did he mention birth rate or
yeah,
did
yeah,
he say
birth rate.
number of families?
Oh, number, I don't know.
Ooh.
One or the other, but I
Like
know
there'll be
I-
more. There'll be more families as a result of this, which is like a
I
fucking
know it-
huge stretch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the gist lah. It's the gist
Yeah.
of what he was like trying to say.
But it is true that if you somewhat force this would be a forcing of
yeah.
of
We're forced.
of the only two genders to mingle together,
Yeah.
right, in a harsh environment and everything, that will result naturally in higher numbers of couples forming at that
Yeah, but-
at that avenue.
But
right?
Probably,
then,
yeah.
You see,
But
that's,
that is no
that's
guarantee.
where it ends. You see,
No, but yeah, there's
you
no
see,
guarantee.
The thing
that,
is, right?
That they get married and have kids.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
there's no guarantee that they get married and have kids. And the other thing is, can you imagine married couples in the army together
yeah.
becoming a norm?
Mm.
Like the protection that you have, the feeling of protection you want to protect your spouse, right? But now your spouse is fighting side by side with you.
Mm.
So the only two people you care about is there.
Right.
Like maybe your kids lah.
But
you see,
that's also a stretch.
once again, it's thinking too far, and that kind of relationship circle things, right? I think most armies want to avoid having. They rather you have a family outside than a family inside the thing. I would think so.
Right.
You know,
especially if you're the same unit, then
having that dynamic there, divorce and all this kind of thing. Let's not forget that there could be ugly fallouts. There could be a lot of things. This kind of thing you want to keep away from live ammunition.
Oh,
You want to
good
keep
point.
it away with
That's a
live
good point.
ammunition.
Yeah.
Good
You
point.
go
Yeah.
live firing on that, pam pam pam. So you go out and drink with your friend, that pam pam pam, and then come back, cheap, pam 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 pam. How you go down there and say,
Oh, the recoil of the gun.
Yeah.
I can't control it.
No,
I don't know.
but the thing is that, let's be honest here, the female revenge will take another shape.
Right.
It won't be live ammunition.
Sorry,
Who puts females in charge of live ammunition?
True.
sorry.
So most
It goes
likely
both
they'll
ways.
be in logistics or transport,
Yeah.
and then they'll just pay a young NSF. Hey,
Can't shoot my
when-
husband, cannot.
no, when my
Misfire.
my husband just dropped off the vehicle for servicing.
Yeah.
Cut the brakes.
You
Make
see,
it look like
you
an
don't
accident.
Want, you don't want
Make it
this.
look like an
You don't want these
accident.
things to happen because those are $1 million equipment, and you can't have like a jealous spouse do something like that. It's like, ayah, we could have avoided this if we had just not make it.
Yeah.
So we're not against or for like conscription of females. We're just saying that, you know, once they make it a viable thing, like, you know, plan it out and then see if, because I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm on the fence because yes, we were you know, forced into serving, but we kind of understand where that comes from.
Yeah.
Like we understand why we need to serve. Like the guys have always been to serve the nation. As for the female entry into it, right, I think voluntary is still the way to go.
By Sean saying we all understand. We all have different
Ah,
understanding.
yes. Okay, I understand that, but for me, I think it should be kept voluntary.
Right.
Cause when it comes
What,
to
for females,
for
ah?
females,
Okay.
it should be kept voluntary
Yeah.
for them. It
Wait,
should be kept.
now do they have a unit in BMT for women?
There is
No,
one.
whenever there are women who, most of the women who join army or MINDEF,
Yeah.
it's regular. They sign on.
Right.
So when they sign on, they need to do BMT.
Mm.
So all of them are collated together,
Right.
and they are sent to one company or two companies, whatever lah, depending on the numbers lah.
Right. Which is separate from the men lah.
Yeah. So the whole company will be women.
Women company lah. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we were in NS, I think it was one of the companies was Pegasus or something like that.
That's a female company.
Yeah. So the entire
mystical
company
creature
is,
some more.
yeah.
Ooh.
entire company is all females lah.
Right.
So after they complete their BMT, then they'll go to wherever they sign on to lah. So they'll go to, last time was CISPAC or now SCS, or they'll go to OCS, and
Right.
then they also have a female company there.
Yeah.
Right.
And
But
then they go through all the trainings, and then after that, when they have to go into their unit or go into their specific training,
Yeah.
that's when they have to mingle lah. So you go OCS at first, all female bunks and everything. Then eventually once, I think, I'm not sure about OCS, but I know CISPAC, at first it's like females, all females together. Then eventually, if you sign on infantry, you have to be with the guys lah. No,
Right.
Well, that's the thing.
But I think usually most women go to like Navy or Air Force, right?
Air
Navy or
Force.
Air Force, yeah.
Air
Yeah.
Force, yeah.
Yeah.
Air Force, you go to Air Force school lah.
Yeah. And to be frank, last time there was a captain in Air Force, pretty hot also.
Ooh.
There are quite a number of them. Like I forgot, was it the what Pioneer magazine or the NS magazine,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then they featured one or two of couple of them lah, and then they were saying that quite a number of them, like quite a number of guys have been like sharing posts of them and all. Then they just featured them.
Yeah.
Right. I actually know a secondary school classmate who she signed on. Yeah, she signed on, and the husband as well is in the army, but like different unit lah.
Yeah.
So I think she's in the Air Force, if I'm not wrong, and then he's in the army.
So that's a case for relationships being plausible and in
Yeah.
I mean, it's plausible everywhere, but I think I'm on
No,
the
but
side of
they were dating before she signed on.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
that's
They
but,
didn't meet in the army.
but I'm still for, like, in reply to him, I'm still for the voluntary
We already have so there's,
yeah.
there's
I mean,
is
as
you
in,
want to sign on,
I'm for that,
and then
the
there's
status
another
quo,
one,
the
there's
status
another
quo.
one called the SAF Volunteer Corps.
Yeah.
The Volunteer Corps, they have men and women
Yeah.
volunteering. So you have
So-
like some white people
Right.
who are now naturalized Singaporeans. They
That's the
volunteer,
fastest way
like
to get
PR.
your citizenship.
One
lah.
way lah, yeah. So
The white people, Indians,
Yeah.
people from all over the place lah. I know few Filipinos I've seen.
Yeah. So it gives them,
Indonesians,
even though they're naturalized, right, they can actually say like, I served as well and I volunteered.
But let's be honest.
Do they serve the exact 2 years or?
No.
Oh, it's a different.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
It's a
Different
different
whole
thing.
other program.
Because it's very hard to, like, even though they're naturalized, also you can't give them like a fixed post in the service.
So it's under the volunteer corps.
Right.
Yeah, and if I'm not wrong, like the person who heads it, like their CEO or whatever, is also like a retired, someone who's like serving NS or something like that, lah.
Right. Because now,
I'm not too sure about it, but
Yeah.
I remember seeing something like that.
because now all PRs also have to serve national service. What?
And yeah, I think after you serve national service,
Then you
get
can-
ping IC. Yeah.
Then you get your ping IC. Yeah.
yeah.
So you go, what color did they start off with?
Blue,
Blue, then it becomes green, and then it becomes pink.
green, man.
Green?
Oh yeah, green
Oh,
is
really?
11B.
11B.
Oh, right,
So
right,
yeah.
right, right.
Give your blue one up, you get your green one, and you
And
transfer
then, and then you get your ping IC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
But
like I
but
said,
would it be interesting when you go into BMT, right, and then they sit all the boys down like, oh yeah, here's condoms,
dude,
because there's going to be some banging going around, but don't get pregnant, don't get any girls pregnant.
actually, on the positive side, right?
Yeah.
If you were to like sign up, like you go BMT, you're 18-year-old,
Yeah.
18, youngest is 16 to 18, right?
16. Yeah.
16, 18. You go in, and then there's a core of female, attractive. Okay, let's say just female lah. Actually, it would spur you to be better.
To
you know,
perform better on the
Because
field,
like
right?
when with your guy, I cannot lah, I cannot.
Yeah.
But if a girl's watching, you be like,
You're like, oh, I gotta do it, I
"Hey,
gotta
hey,
do
hey,
it.
push. Then you're like,
Yeah.
and he's like, wow, I cannot, but I can still do it. Even though you cannot, you rather break your arm,
Then-
and then
They have to look
like,
stupid in front of a
right.
girl.
and
Yeah.
that could be the only, okay, not only lah, but one of the positive things to come out from that idea, like
Using the female species to spur on the men.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, on the other end, they can feel an ego boost.
Right.
Like if they can do one pull up and that guy cannot, then
Yeah.
for them also like
Right.
that kind of thing. And they can have their own
But
group.
for the female company, right, are the sergeants and officers men or female?
Mix.
Mix.
Mix. Ah.
You can have a female officer come over to the guy side to screw them up, and then have
Yeah.
a guy officer to go over to the female
But
side to
most
comfort
of the time,
them.
the female officer or female specs, right, they will be given the female unit lah.
Right.
But then if they really don't have enough, they will have men lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, how interesting will it be for bunk inspection? Oh, that would be interesting.
you never know, the female bunk might smell better.
Actually, most of the bunks smell
No,
okay.
they,
what?
they would
Yeah.
add perfumes. What's that smell?
No, you remember,
Lavender.
dude. I remember when we enlisted, right? One thing that was like prevalent everywhere was Febreze.
Oh, yeah.
Febreze
You
was so
go to,
damn
bro.
Yeah.
go to shit.
But enough the army stuff. lah.
Imagine the sergeant has a fetish for sweat.
This,
Whoa.
And then after training, he's like, I can't do bunk inspection because I'm having a hard on.
that's the thing. That's why you have to keep them separated. Can you imagine on there? Then you walk into the bunk and the ladies are half changed. Like, oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Don't change.
Sorry.
Just keep
Yeah.
the sweaty shirt on.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, but yeah. So we have dwelt like quite long on this topic.
No,
but
no.
the main thing is that the kid should have his point of view and
Yeah.
voice it out.
As
and then
horny
maybe,
as it sounds,
eh,
it's
what-
okay.
no, I don't know whether it's horny or not, but
it
16-year-old kid,
it sounds
he
horny.
expressed his opinion.
Yeah.
It sounds horny.
And in the future he will
He will experience
he will
the 2
learn,
years.
He
will
is the
read
future,
more.
basically.
Yeah, he is the future.
Our
No,
point-
we are stepping into the future now.
Yeah, we are stepping.
Stepping into the future now by going to
What?
from 16 a
Yeah.
secondary school student. Let's go up to the next tertiary level, which
Yes.
is polytechnic.
Yeah, we're
Polytechnic,
progressing.
yes.
We're progressing up on the
JC
scale.
or poly, but now
Yeah. To the best poly in Singapore.
which is not
Singapore,
true.
JB, and Batam.
No, from this episode, we can tell that
No,
that's not
it's,
true.
fact checked it, and it's not true.
It's best because I came from there.
I don't understand why you just made that claim.
Yeah.
Because
So
the
since-
story that we're going to talk about now is not good.
Since
not good.
since he came out with that, it's like, why don't you introduce the story? Why don't you
Yeah.
introduce the
Because
story
it's
as
your school.
Right.
an alumni? Like,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So this is I think it was a bunch of freshmen, right?
Yeah.
A bunch of freshmen. They usually have freshman orientation camp.
They are no longer
So-
fresh.
So usually for orientation camp, you like camp out in the school for like 2 nights. I think 3 days, 2 nights, or whatever shit it is.
Yeah.
And then you play some kind of games and get to know one another. So rather than playing games like drinking games, which is really fun,
Yeah.
or just playing any other sport.
They can't play drinking. Not all of them are of age.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So
Right.
what you can't use what you
I remember during orientation camp you're playing some stupid game where each person has a ball and then you throw it to the person, like any random person, and the person introduce themselves.
Oh, what the
and everyone just stands in a circle.
Okay, that's like that's like what ice breaking, right? Ice breaking.
It's a fucking stupid ice breaking game.
Ice breaking. Well, that escalated.
It's like, here's a ball. Sean,
Yeah.
tell me about yourself.
Sean, I like balls.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm in engineering. I like math. I like to count.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a woman before in my life. Probably those are the guys, lah.
Depending on if that one's engineering, lah.
Probably, yeah. Engineering.
Actually,
that's where I'm from.
Actually, engineering might not have even that kind of that kind of orientation.
Yeah, a girl in engineering course is like an alien. Yeah. Everyone just like, oh
what
my
are
god,
you
look at
doing
that.
here?
Look at that. And if like outside in the real world, if
That's
she's
actually very true, man.
outside in the real world, if she's a 6, the moment she steps into the engineering
She's a
faculty,
9.
she's a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys will flock to her like, do you need help with your bag? I can carry your bag for you.
Do you need help
Oh,
with
have you done your homework? Here's my homework that you can copy.
My report done
girl,
already.
Yeah, a
You
girl,
join my group now.
a girl in a skirt at an engineering faculty.
She's a goddess.
That's an
Yeah,
endangered species.
Yeah,
like, fucking hell.
we kind of also know that that feeling lah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Why?
back to this.
No,
Ngee Ann.
we had good times.
We had good time. No, as in the skirts.
Oh.
Also, I mean, I was science, but still
No, science is where there was a balance.
there was a balance.
There was a
Still felt the
balance,
balance was still
but
off.
the balance was more guys than girls, but
Still more girls,
but-
but more than them lah.
and the girls were more feminine. And
Yeah.
some of them were like generally.
But the good
looking.
thing about the engineering school in Ngee Ann, right, is that it's beside the business school.
So
So we share the same canteen, if I'm not wrong. So every time, like during lunch, we will always want to go to that canteen.
So
and
that's
just
when the girl goes back down to 6 lah.
Yeah.
Yes, and then she
Right after lunch, she's elevated.
Yeah. So your E is like whoa, then you go back.
Okay lah. I just settle for mediocre. It's
you
fine.
also can lah.
Yeah.
But let's get into
Let's get back into the story.
your freshman
So,
orientation.
Yeah, for this freshman orientation course, one of the what do you call it? Initiation
Yeah.
for this freshman
hazing
is
lah.
yeah,
It became like
hazing
hazing lah.
initiation is to strip the freshmen completely naked in the shower, and then the seniors will come in one by one and then pee on them. But I just have to. If you think that this story is disgusting, it's slightly disgusting. But here's a redeeming fact:
What?
they're peeing on their backs, not on their faces. So still okay lah, because you can always wash it off.
Were they naked?
Yeah, they were naked, dude.
They were naked.
They were naked in the shower,
That's some.
and some
were they all? They were all guys.
they were all guys, they were all men.
That's some
All boys.
homosexual shit.
Yeah,
That's a little bit on the
I
homo
think-
side, bro.
I think I don't know. I'm just like there's a video circulating around, and I'm just waiting for one of the boys to just turn around and like face the guy and
I
like
think
give it to
that-
me.
I think that might be.
Give it to me.
That might be a coming out session for a few of them.
Maybe.
That might be.
Maybe.
I'm not like denouncing it. I'm not the act. I'm saying like you know it borders on homosexual stuff, but
repeat that again. Sean is not denouncing the act.
denouncing
Yeah.
the act because you know it's everywhere. People pee on one another for fun.
No, I mean, if you're into golden showers and you do it, with a partner, that's fine.
in
but
the in the privacy of your own home. But when
Yes.
you do something like that,
your
right,
own toilet.
yeah, if you're there to gain confidence of your sexuality, that's not the way to come out lah. That's not the way to
Yeah.
come out. And on the other hand, someone says it's a form of domination. You know
Sort
how
of,
people
it is,
mark
yeah.
their territory.
Yeah.
You're marking another guy with your
Like
territory.
how a
It's
dog
like-
marks its territory.
Correct.
Yeah.
But you're marking another dude with your,
So there are a lot of problems with this story because
Yeah.
firstly, there's nothing sexual in it.
Yeah,
I mean,
hope
from what we can see lah, none of
Yeah.
them had their heart had a heart on. I hope. And then secondly, it's in school,
Look
and
for
this
the
is during a fucking freshman camp.
Look for the split stream.
So
Hey, why?
why is it shooting upwards? Oh,
what's wrong with you?
shit.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
For that fella, you ask him to channel his energy. Two fellas,
Then
one
the
fella,
other guy,
one fella peeing by hit
the guy
both
getting
fellas.
the guy getting peed on. Hey, why so
whoa,
pain?
whoa.
Hey, what the hell?
the force is strong.
Like, but where the where the hell did they get this idea from?
No
Like,
idea. No
it
idea.
used to be.
Alright,
It used to be the like do push-ups. You know, a girl lies down and you do push-up on top of her or
There was a
something.
similar case with
And that's why they got
A
in
girl
trouble.
lies down, you do push up
No,
on
no,
her.
she lies down. There was all this kind
There
of
was
thing.
this,
They got in
yeah.
trouble for that also. It was
Okay.
like it was a bit too like
Sexual,
harassment,
yeah.
So now this is all guys, and that's what they came out with. hey, let's have the freshmen strip down naked, and then we peel on them.
I don't think the orientation camp. Let's include some facts in here first,
Okay.
right? So Ngee Ann Poly is now investigating this shit.
Okay.
Yes, we need to mention.
Oh, sorry.
It sounds like as if they're into this whole thing as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
it sounds like
and-
there's like, hey,
and-
go pee on the freshmen.
And if I'm not wrong, what I read about Ngee Ann Poly says that it was not an orientation camp.
Right.
All right. So people have been saying that, hey, this one looks like Ngee Ann Poly orientation camp.
so it's
Right.
just
because
a
someone was wearing
regular
a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So it's a
From-
regular hazing lah.
Maybe, but
Might
it
be
was
bully
from
case lah.
a few years ago.
Ah.
2019, I think.
2019 or what?
Yeah.
The t-shirt
Yeah.
was from there. So immediately they identify as Ngee Ann Poly. Okay, that's accurate lah.
Yeah.
So Ngee Ann Poly is identifying. I think they have already identified the people
Yeah.
involved.
And
Right?
now they're lodging
So
a police.
now I think there's a police case as well.
That's why we need Deben on this podcast lah.
yeah.
You know, we just keep going on and then Nia will send a letter to
Yeah.
lots of Lobang. Hey, what the fuck is going on?
For this slander, we did not organize any orientation camp where people encourage to pee on one another.
Yeah.
Okay, we asked them to break the ice, not pee, not melt it.
Okay.
what?
So that's right. So that happened, and then so now they are being investigated and everything. One of the guys who was being peed on
Yeah.
came out and actually posted
That
an
he
Insta story
they liked it.
that he said that, why are you guys making a big fuss out of this? It's all consensual.
Holy shit!
You guys didn't know
I
about
didn't
this.
know the consensual part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bullying is out.
Out.
That's it's
Right.
not a bully
Yeah.
case. Hazing. Now it kind of seems
But
like it might
also,
not be
let's say
hazing.
this before it goes a little bit out of hand.
He
that
could have been
This
coerced
guy
into it.
was one guy.
Right.
We don't know about the
And he
others
could have
because
been-
they might change their
Yeah,
story.
and he might have been coerced into it.
Maybe,
Like
but
their friends.
no. But the
like-
thing is that he's saying that these are all my friends. And,
they're not your friends, man.
No, he.
They are not your friends.
Dude, but if let's
If
go back.
you
Let's-
ever
let's go back,
if
Sean.
you-
Let's
Fuck
go.
off!
No. No, Sean. Let's go back to your first premise.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they have a fetish for golden showers,
Right.
and if they are gay,
Right.
they are having the time of their life.
They are having
is
a
true.
They
Right?
okay. I didn't
So-
watch the video.
so
were
this-
they? Were they
wait. I'm really hopeful that this is going to Ngee Ann Poly is going to investigate, and they're going to come out and say that
It was consensual activity
this was
between.
an underground new society in Ngee Ann called the Ngee Ann fucking Golden Boys, and that was their
GPMYP.
yeah, GBNP.
GSMYP. Golden Shower Ngee Ann Poly.
Ngee Ann is NP.
No, it's Ngee Ann.
NYP,
NG, right?
Nanyang
NG,
Poly.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
NP.
So
Yeah.
just NP.
So
GSMP.
then there's a new gay underground movement in Ngee Ann that's taken hold, and then you've got the fucking Christian society and all trying to fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
That'd be
big,
hilarious.
That'll be a huge, hilarious fucking story that I'm actually waiting for. So
Yeah.
this kid actually said that no, it was consensual.
Right.
We wanted to be there. We wanted to be peed on. But this kid he should not be speaking for everyone lah. And I hope that he was actually speaking for himself more than speaking
Right.
for everyone. So he said that no, I was there. It was done in.
Oh,
in
we
good
know you
fun.
were there. We
Wait,
saw
so
you.
this is the guy being peed on.
Yes.
But there's another person there. So there's two of them, right?
Yeah. So this kid said that I was there by my own will,
Right.
and we didn't have a problem with it.
to be peed on.
Yeah. No,
he
that's
probably
why
has a fetish lah. He probably has a fetish to
Okay.
for golden shower.
And it's all
Ammonium.
guys.
Ammonium. For
it,
ammonium.
it might have been a gay thing.
Maybe.
Might have been a gay thing.
It
Maybe.
might have.
Yeah.
That we
Right?
will. Yeah. That's why I said it's very. It when I heard the thing, it sounded very homosexual. Like it
Yeah.
sounded very.
Very homoerotic.
Like
yeah.
homoerotic. Like yeah, that's the word, homoerotic. Like it could be somehow, again, like I just said from the 16-year before, it's just too much repression. And this is how can we do this and have it seem almost normal? Let's make it look like a hazing. Let's make it look
Yeah.
like a hazing, and
And
for some reason leak the bloody. How
okay,
did the video
alright,
get?
I was just about to come to that.
Hmm.
So, how do you think it got leaked?
I don't know, man.
Lost phone? Someone's
Lost
circulating
phone?
around? Yeah.
Lost phone? No, I don't think so. I think
Maybe it was shared in Telegram groups and then yeah.
Or either somebody stumbled upon it and then like, hey, let's expose them.
I think this was a doing of a straight person.
Right.
Or was it-
Or a Christian.
Probably both.
Probably
both.
Yeah.
Straight Christian.
They would
Or maybe
see-
a Christian who thinks he's straight, but then he got a little confused.
Yeah, no, he was
And
like,
he's like,
why-
after seeing this video, I'm like, no. I need to rid myself of this sin.
why does this move my monkey?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah.
Why is it going? Ooh, 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 you know what's going on here? Like, what is going on? I do not like this feeling. I need to expose them.
Yeah. And then send it to the
Yeah,
press.
send it to the press. Let them all get in trouble for tickling my fancies.
Yeah, so I think that's how it got leaked out lah. Like that person like got it. And
I mean-
then like, like
I see I see the point. It's like,
Like,
if they, it also makes no sense
too
for
much.
them. It makes no sense for them to leak it themselves, right?
no, maybe they were
And-
sharing it amongst
And
like a
maybe,
private group,
and
and
yeah.
then one clown was like, "Yeah, I
like-
can't push the gay down enough."
Yeah. I question my sexuality.
I'm starting to question myself.
Yeah,
My
I know-
biceps are losing strength.
I know it's a sin.
Yeah,
I know this
he's
is
like,
wrong.
now because I saw that thing, every time I go take a piss, I'm aroused. Like,
yeah.
like it's problematic. Like I take it out of pee and then suddenly it starts to go out of control. I can't do it.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
you
he goes
fuckers.
out, he steals like a handphone.
Yeah.
And then he uses that handphone and he sends out the fucking video.
Yeah, he steals that one. It's like, and then you went to another point, which leads almost to the next case, the next level of education. Like for this
Yeah.
case, like you were saying, a straight person like suddenly gets confused by that one.
Right.
And again, what does he do? He represses it, or he exposes his
Yeah.
fellow classmates. But this other fella that we're going to talk to about now, it's the next level. It's actually even above the level, but still happens at the tertiary level.
Yes. Yes. One step
University.
up. One step up. Yeah.
up. I think it's our main point now, the use and how we should not let them repress so much, because this is what happens.
Exactly.
This guy, NUS, our favorite faculty right now.
University.
Best
University.
university in Singapore.
University.
Yeah.
Best
I think
university.
in some rankings ranked 11th in Asia, some 15 in Asia, 22
Right.
in the world.
Right. So it's pretty high up there.
pretty high up
Yeah,
there.
pretty
Pretty
high up
high
there.
up there.
In,
So
in terms of education, but in terms of ethics and morals,
Pretty low lah. Maybe bottom 11 of the world.
you guys answer it after you hear the story.
we might have to question like everything they're
Yeah.
doing. lah. So this guy's an alumni.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he happened to see a cute girl on Instagram. I think it was on Instagram.
It
right?
was on Instagram,
It was
yeah.
on Instagram.
Yes.
And she might be a semi-influencer, so she's one of those rising stars. Like,
Semi-influence.
yeah, like
Or micro-influencer.
yeah, micro-influencers, just
Yeah.
starting off. And he got obsessed with her.
Right.
Like obsessed. And now
Yeah.
the rest of this part is probably me just
Projecting.
my own opinions lah.
Yeah.
So from his time in NUS,
Mhm.
with all the happenings there, with all the taking of the photos and all that thing, and there were probably other stuff that he witnessed.
Exactly.
He
yeah.
witnessed or he heard about, but never got to carry out. So he graduated. He left the thing, all still with this repressed thoughts, all about
Yeah, he wanted to join in the action.
yeah, it's like, why females not in NS? Why can't I see that? Why was I not peed on in poly? All these kind of things, and he couldn't come out with it. So
Yeah.
he had to hold it on. And then one day, finally, he saw, hey, this girl very chill, huh? NUS
Oh, my junior. My junior.
And also he knows the practices of NUS students,
Right.
which is at the dorms they don't lock the door.
Yeah.
This was him saying it.
And they also have their names on the door.
And they have their names on the door to label the door, this door, that door, and I don't lock
So
it.
if you have a stalker, the stalker can just walk right in.
Yeah.
Right in.
Oh
yeah.
no, the walk right in is the other part. After not locking the doors, he also knows how vulnerable their security really is.
Yeah.
So once again, he saw the girl on Instagram. He was probably crushed on her, infatuated with her, and then he thought up, this is my junior,
Yeah.
and I know all the stuff running over there. Why not let me go steal her sex toys? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. His idea was like, yes, he had his whole idea.
No, but
dildo-
before that, you
I
got
don't
to
even know it. Was he
you gotta-
planning to steal a dildo?
No,
dildo?
you got to explain. like, how did he even know that she had a dildo?
She was talking about a new. She
Was it?
posted on Instagram saying that I
She
bought this
was.
new sex toy.
Oh, I think was it from the Pink Crush thing? This new Pink Life. I don't know. Okay,
Yeah.
so she posted about it,
She was bragging about it
and
on,
he was like
on
saying
Instagram.
like, and then this guy, an alumni of NUS,
Yes.
decided to embark on an adventure.
No,
To-
before the adventure,
Oh.
he, because of her social media posts, he realized that, hey, she's not in Singapore.
Oh yeah,
She's
Just-
overseas.
She was on
Oh,
holiday or
yeah,
something,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
She was on
yeah,
holiday.
Yeah.
So, using that information, he went to NUS. He went to
he
the
tailgated.
halls.
Yeah. So
and then he tailgated.
he bypassed security with the most
no, but to be
rudimentary
fair,
ways.
NUS is open.
I mean,
to
it's
public.
open, but
Pretty
But
open,
the,
yeah.
the
But-
halls are not. But then he,
yeah, see,
that is where.
so he did the most like basic thing you could do.
Just
which
follow a
is just
student.
Follow a
Yeah,
student.
tailgate a student.
Tailgate the student in, like, act like you're part of a group.
Yeah,
like, you know,
and I don't think they have security at the gantry area, right?
I think it might be just like a
Like a
access
card thing,
or
right?
something
Access
like
card,
that.
yeah.
So the guy thought you just take out your own card.
Like,
you
like
ting,
a
and just-
condo lah, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
a condo, yeah.
and you just quickly walk past lah. So he
Yeah.
did that. I think not once but twice, right?
Twice, yeah.
Yeah,
So the
twice.
first time he went in, once again with the knowledge that that's the way to get past the security because he's lived there before, and the other part is where the doors are most likely unlocked.
Yeah.
Like when you say most likely, right, I would think 80% locked, 20% unlocked. You know, the lazier students. But apparently, because hers is her being there, I think majority of them is the other way around. It's 80% unlocked, 20% who are not, like maybe.
Yeah.
So he went and found where she stayed. Now I don't
Her
know
room,
how
yeah.
I don't know how easy that is. For me, I would think I have to go to each and every one of them to look at all the doors,
Yeah,
which is kind.
He probably took a while though.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
that actually freaks me out more than the fact that like he had this and that. That means he went to every door and he's just like walking
Hey,
past.
but to be fair, he wasn't distracted by anyone. He had a mission.
he had a
Yeah.
mission.
No,
he,
but-
he
yeah.
had a goal,
That-
and
that's
he
right.
had
He-
repression.
Gotta
Yeah.
give credit where it's
Well,
due.
exactly.
But,
and and also up to this point, right? The amount of research that he's done, just to make sure that he can't get caught, to understand that
Yeah.
okay, she's
Not at home.
not at home, she's away. I have this moment of window here,
I have past knowledge of the place.
and I have
No,
knowledge of the place. He planned it all out.
it was
This
like
this guy's a
bank-
planner.
Like a
This guy's a
bank
planner.
robbery,
alright, but you see, one thing like boggles my mind, right? Like
he forgot about the CCTV.
he forgot about the
That one was, I think that was the most glaring mistake. Like
Hey,
goddamn,
wait,
man.
wait. I think the CCTV is a little bit too far fetched because forgot about the CCTV is a little bit too far fetched because if he were to go in and out, he's like whatever.
Oh, you thought you would blend in, is it?
No, like there was no way he's gonna get caught.
Right.
If the girl didn't know that someone actually came inside.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Came
oh,
into
okay,
it.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I
right.
get what you're
But
saying.
the part where I'm boggled about with also with the CCTV is that this guy definitely should have been like looking around, right, for the girls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know one. Yeah, no. That means.
So,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
While one guy is like going door to door,
Like just looking at every
just
yeah.
looking around,
and no one found it
and
suspicious.
no one
lah.
found it suspicious.
Which means no
Yeah.
one's found it
So-
suspicious. No one's looking. So ooh,
no one's
expose.
looking at the CCTV
it's
footage.
an
Yeah.
expose for NUS. That's why it's a.
But
layer
I think him being a former alumni, maybe he might have lived in the same halls. He knows like the general crowd there that people don't really give a fuck. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Most
if anyone
likely.
asks, you can be like, "Oh, I'm a
Okay,
former."
I've never been to
Yeah,
the
never.
halls at NUS.
yeah,
Or NTU or SMU.
I
he
value
probably
my
understands the environment and that everyone's like rushing to get
Maybe.
to class, and no one's really going to care about you. If anyone asks, just say, "Oh,
So
I'm a
think
friend
he-
looking for
I think
someone
he
just to
knew-
hand over like a thumb
Yeah.
drive or some shit," right?
Which this one actually works to his detriment because if he knew that no one
Yeah.
reviews the tapes, right, then yeah, it works to his detriment as we go further down the story.
Yeah,
Cause he eventually found her room,
because it has had a
had
name,
name
on
on
the
it.
door.
So he went in, and of course
He rummaged through the
a
wardrobe.
and the lingerie.
He wanted to
drawer.
sniff some panties.
Yeah. But then he found something of
Of interest.
of interest,
Yeah.
which was her toy.
That's a bonus. He was looking for panties, but found a toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he probably when he was holding it, he probably also had a boner, like a boner. Woo.
Is it a vibrator or dildo? Did they
I have
mention?
no idea, man. I don't know her.
I think it
kinky-
might have been a dildo.
Might be a
the-
dildo.
Oh,
the thing,
whichever lah.
the
Yeah.
thing that goes through my mind is like, God damn, university girls bringing dildos to the hall.
They got to pleasure themselves, dude. They got to pleasure
yeah,
themselves.
but don't they share the room?
They,
uh,
maybe.
maybe.
But they would
Yeah.
have to share it with another girl. They can also share the toy.
Oh,
Yeah.
They could exchange.
They could get a
as
double-edged dildo.
Double-headed dildo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
double-headed dildo.
well. So
Sharing is caring.
So he carried out the I would say robbery lah. He carried out a theft.
Yeah.
And then he made it. He just like, oh yeah,
He snuck out of NUS halls with the
dildo,
with her dildo.
Yeah.
with her dildo, and then that was like, I would think if that was it, right, she would come back. Where's my dildo?
No, she
This
came back. All right. So the story, she comes back from her vacation or whatever, and she notices that it's missing,
Yeah.
and I think nothing came through her mind that like how the fuck did it go
She thought she
missing?
misplaced
I
it or
must have
something.
misplaced
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Must
Or
have
my
misplaced it.
roommate stole it, but I can't.
I think it's possible to have like a single room, right? It's
I
possible
think it
if-
might be.
if you
Maybe
can pay
lah,
more.
but-
Yeah,
or you
I
gotta
think
pay
so.
more,
But yeah, my room door is unlocked, so
yeah, but then
I guess she was
trusted,
happy.
She trusted the security.
She trusted the system.
She
Basically,
trusted the university.
basically
Yeah.
she was just happy that none of her valuables were stolen. Only her dildo. So
Yeah.
so
And did you say that she was sponsored for the dildo, or
might
she,
be sponsored lah. I'm not sure.
We're
So-
guessing here. We're
Yeah,
guessing.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it
guessing,
might
yeah.
not have been the most important
it
thing on her
didn't
list.
hit her in her wallet?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It only
If
hit
it
her.
was
It
sponsored.
only hit her like when she had the feels.
So
come
so
on.
the best part happens after she came back.
She got new toys.
she got new toys.
Yeah. And also the guy decides to be a good Samaritan. I think he probably felt guilty lah. Said that, I'm enjoying myself, pleasuring myself with her dildo. I can't imagine that she's
No,
suffering back in her
okay.
dorm.
Yeah, I
This
think
part-
that's where
This
it
part,
lost all of her scent.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
because he used it too much.
His mom washed it.
Yeah,
By mistake. It's like, what's he playing with? He's finally coming to terms with
hey,
it.
why
Okay,
all
okay.
got shit smelling? Clean lah.
Need to clean a bit.
And then I think right after his last orgasm, it's like, I feel bad for taking this toy away from her. Now she has
Yeah.
nothing to play with.
yeah. So no,
She's gonna be bored.
no. Okay. Now this part, because this part I'm not very clear with. This part, if you all read it, like lead me through what happened next. Like her things was her sex toy was missing.
Okay, so another credit to him.
Mm.
Right, he did his research.
Mm.
He's a internet sleuth.
Mm.
Is that how you say it? Yeah. So he basically went on Telegram, create like a fake account, and then actually find her Telegram name
Using an Instagram.
using an Instagram name, and then drop her a text.
Saying
secret chat.
Secret chat. Yeah.
saying
Secret chat.
something like, I found your toy.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
No, he returned the toy first.
Oh, he did. Is it?
Oh, did he?
He returned the toy first.
Yeah,
Because I don't know.
so what he did was
did she
he went in back again. If I'm not wrong, the second time,
yeah.
and he went to put the toy back.
Well, why? There was something that led
I
up
think
to
that
the
was
toy.
a power move, lah.
Right. So he
And then he sent a text. If I'm not wrong.
okay. So this is even higher level. So he timed it to he need to know her schedule basically, or maybe he went in on the
No, this bitch is posting every single shit on
Right.
Instagram.
so he probably waited outside
Hey, I'm going to class right now. All this
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
So he's probably maybe he's probably in NUS outside the halls, and then he see a post. I'm going to class right now, and he checks.
or maybe
She's
was
walking to
living
class.
nearby. He was living at Clementi
Yeah,
Huh?
and then he timed it right.
or at Sunset.
Dude, this is
Or
Mission
anywhere-
Impossible, man.
Yeah, or Commonwealth. He
Dun,
was-
dun,
he was-
Dun, dun,
He
dun,
probably
dun,
has
dun,
like
dun.
earbuds in and he's listening to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is Mission Impossible NUS edition.
and he had a cycle. he had a cycle.
Where is
Right,
it?
so the fella came in the second time.
Yeah,
He, if I'm not wrong, he put the dildo back,
yes.
and then after that was when he started sending those texts,
On secret chat.
blackmailing her,
Yeah.
saying that
I know all about your little friend.
I know all about your shit.
Yeah, and then he did say something like, I was really turned on when I found that dildo, but I just want to return it to you. I think now can we be friends?
Yeah, can we be friends?
Can we be friends and let's meet?
And then he made her some lofty promises by saying that, I'll always satisfy you. If you're ever bored, just drop me a text and I'll satisfy you. That kind of bullshit.
You don't need that toy.
Yeah. And that's when she started getting creeped out, and she asked him multiple times, like, who is this? Who are you? But he
Yeah.
refused to say.
I was right. So when he went in, he found a $40 vibrator and he was aroused.
He was
Yeah.
aroused.
So yeah, he had a bonus boner when he went.
Bonus boner.
Let's go.
$40 vibrator is quite
She
cheap, though.
returned unable to find a vibrator, but assumed she misplaced it.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
July 2019, the date seems very important. Maybe I don't know, but 2019, Chua decided to return
Yeah, he
The
returned
sex
the
toy.
fucking sex toy.
after watching the victim's Instagram story that showed that she was at work. So once again, social media. He
Social
used
media
it
played a massive part.
to pinpoint her schedule.
Exact location,
1 hour
yeah.
ago at work. Okay, this is the best time to go back. So when he got back to the victim's room, he rummaged through her belongings again and saw 2. So you take 1, you replace with 2. He fiddled around with them, took photos of the item, and returned the first vibrator. This time he didn't take.
Right.
Yeah,
He just
Yeah.
he returned.
kept everything as it is.
And he also took a photo of the victim's resume
Yeah.
left on the table.
Ooh.
So yeah, a few days later, that's when he started feeling sexually aroused. Like, ooh, that dildo,
Yeah.
very big.
I'm really interested in his thinking behind taking a picture of the resume.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe he wants to hire her.
He wanted to use it as for blackmail material. He was thinking ahead, like, oh, I can use you used to study at Chonghua, It's like that kind of school, and he's like,
Yeah.
ah,
Okay.
how nice my niece is going there, or my nephew, or
Oh, I know people from that
Yeah, I
school.
used to-
Yeah.
Or I used to walk around there, and I used to go inside also. I tailgate one student in. I used to eat the lok mai kai from the
Right.
From the drink stall.
Yeah.
Maybe it's her personal details, like her
So-
email, her number, and
Her
everything.
address.
Yeah,
Address,
As for
yeah.
the sleuth word, he decided to masturbate and found her telegram. He found her telegram
Yeah.
by searching her Instagram.
Which wasn't
handle.
hard.
Yeah.
Which wasn't hard lah.
He did not reveal his phone number, but he messaged her under the name Bobby. He chose Bobby. Of all the names, he chose Bobby. Why Bobby? So, is it I have returned your sex toy.
Yeah. Can we be friends?
So this is where the creepiness started. So this is where he started becoming the. I found your sex toy. I returned it.
I can imagine him wearing like a gimp mask and then
Gimp mask,
breathing
yeah.
breathing like this.
And then, throughout all this,
Talking
right,
like Darth
while
Vader.
he's thinking about doing this, he's thinking, can we be friends? Like, what? Fuck you, lah.
Which girl in the right mind will be like, oh yeah, sure.
Which anybody in the right mind.
Let's grab
says,
coffee.
Desire, I found your favorite pair of underwear. I returned it. Can we be friends? You're like,
It's like, what the fuck?
if you respect, you're like, hey, dude, yeah,
Hey,
leave me your
text-
name
Yeah.
and your home number. I'll get in touch with you soon. Police come over. It's like, this fucker stole my
Yeah. What do you think she's gonna say? Like, oh,
Yeah.
I know you sneaked into my dorm, you stole my stuff, but thank you for returning. Let's grab coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's never
then
gonna happen.
He continues like, asking, no, not just friends, friends with benefits. Because, it's like, he's like hinting,
You got
"Oh,
to drop in with benefits.
I
yeah.
can replace your sex toy. I vibrate more.
Yeah.
I vibrate.
I
more.
got anxiety, so I vibrate a lot more.
All right. So what happened after that?
He offered to be available whenever she wanted to be satisfied. He thinks he's
Satisfied.
being coy, like
Satisfaction.
Yeah.
he's doing his swag look.
Yeah.
Like oh yeah. Then when she got to her room, she's like, fuck lah, just tell NUS. Then NUS did the same thing, like, oh, CCTV. Yeah, how long? Then they had to blow.
Oh, really?
They had to blow the dust off the tape.
Yeah.
Wow, so how long?
No, they have to blow the dust off the fucking keyboards
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, they had to wipe it down. Yeah,
You
the
know, they have to take the
cobwebs.
sheet,
Yeah.
the fucking blanket that is covering the
I think they were
CCTV.
asking each other, hey, we got turned on. Got turned on.
Go
Okay,
on,
go.
go
Lucky.
on, go on.
So after all that, from the CCTV, this goes to show where this guy kind of failed lah. He knew there was CCTV. At least wear a cap, or maybe he thought the cap would make him look more
Yeah.
Suspicious. Yeah.
No, more suspicious is someone just looking at every door and then finally entering a door for a female dom. So yeah, no, you should have invested in at least a cap lah. Or at least a cap at the beginning, and when you reach gantry, take off the cap. Yeah.
Does he? What's the sentence he's facing? For theft?
They have not sentenced
not sentenced him yet.
Right.
He could be jailed up to 6 months and fined up to 5,000.
Ooh, damn.
Actually, in this case, I would say, otherwise than some embarrassment and some a breach of trust lah.
Right.
There's no trust. He doesn't know the guy, so on his
Yeah,
side it's
he
purely
owed
criminal.
her no
The
trust.
trust on the thing is the campus security,
Mm.
which in this case counts for almost nothing. Apart from the CCTV, right? This guy could have gotten away with it scot-free.
Which is after the fact lah.
Yes, he could have
Yeah.
gotten away scot-free. The only thing is that he played towards his own downfall, which is doing the other part, which
But
is, I'm
mo-
not saying what
yeah.
lah. It's just like, you return the thing. You're basically asking for it.
So what's the moral? Sorry, don't return the dildo.
No, the moral story is to lock your doors.
Lock your doors.
If there's a lock, if you're given a key, lock the fucking shit.
Especially
Yeah.
with dildos.
Yeah, I mean,
and another one, like, we're being serious.
Social
here.
media. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop oversharing shit.
yeah.
No,
Stop
you
sharing
can
your
overshare.
location.
You
No,
can
you should-
overshare, but make
Come on,
the
you should not
overshare.
overshare.
No, the overshare part. Just make sure you trust the person you're oversharing. There's the close friends thing, what?
Yeah, but if this cunt is an influencer,
She's
not-
gonna post
she's
everything.
It's
yeah.
gonna be public.
Yeah, in that case,
Her
then
account is going to be
th-
public.
then don't publicize or at least wait. a
Especially
day
your
lah.
location, where you at the
So it goes
moment.
back to oversharing. Don't overshare. lah.
Oversharing, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
watch
your location, what you're doing now, where you
Yeah.
at, this kind of shit. Yeah, you gotta be
I
careful
mean,
with
this
that.
Or
case,
if you want to be smart about it,
Yeah,
you take those video clips or whatever, and then you post it at the end of the day.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or you
exactly.
construct
An Insta story at the end of the day.
That's
which
what
is, I
most
think
influencers
most
do.
influencers
Yeah.
do because they will be
and OnlyFans, OnlyFans you have to be even more careful because
Yeah, exactly.
everyone there is horny bastard.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
At least you know your demographic.
Exactly.
You take more.
You take
You see,
more
This could
security
have
over.
this could have taken a horrible turn. The guy, instead of stealing the dildo, could have hidden himself inside the closet. Wait for her to come back, which is maybe
Might be a week.
1 month or a week.
No, the second time.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the
or
second
she was
time,
at
yeah,
work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when he
yeah,
already
yeah.
knows it already kind of works.
It could have been
Second
something way
he
worse.
waits inside
Yeah.
there, and
Yeah.
then as she's sleeping, open the doors and pees on her. Assuming that's what happened to him.
I wouldn't be shocked if this girl, this influencer or this girl in question here,
Yeah.
who was the victim in this case,
Yeah.
was actually a sticky stuff.
Hey,
Dude, maybe
we might hear the stories like
yeah,
every
maybe
person.
that man is the 16-year-old boy who didn't get what he wants to seeing women in BMT, and then he grew
As
up
I
repressed.
said, this I already at the beginning is like that's how you grow.
Yeah.
See, you go from
That's a-
16-year-old writing into a Straits Time,
Yeah.
and then being repressed there, and when you go into Ngee Ann, you need
People
that,
start peeing on you.
You need the outlet. Either you get peed on or you pee on someone.
So you decide to just pee on
or-
someone.
Or you're the guy that leaked it because you felt like
Yeah.
this is the right thing to do. You have to repress all the things. So why are they being so open about it? Enough. I can't let them be free when I'm so like sheltered. So he goes through that, swallows it, goes to NUS, graduate, top of his degree, but still with that repressed thing.
Exactly.
And then finally, when he reaches his working life and he sees an influencer revealing everything about herself, it's like,
I need to do it.
I need a piece of that.
Yeah, I need to pee. I need to pee on her.
So
but like in closing, this guy isn't the worst lah. The worst is still the fucking father who
Yeah.
raped his
that one's a shame.
Shame.
daughter
Shame
from,
of the week.
from fucking
Shame of the
3.
year.
Shame of the
Shame
decade.
of
From the
life.
age
lah.
of
Shame
3.
of
Yeah.
life. We're
The
sorry to end this
prosecution
in such
recommended 30
Yeah.
years.
3-0.
3-0.
And-
30
Wow.
years.
Yeah, the defense
Yeah.
argued 24 to 26. I mean, it's
And probably like 30 strokes of the cane or some shit.
yeah. We're gonna end this on a very very dark note. This guy deserves to be, named. Okay, he can't be named because then they'll
Gag
shame
order,
the,
yeah.
Yeah.
shame the daughter as well. But the gist of the story is this man raped his
3-year-old daughter.
3-year-old daughter.
Biological daughter.
Biological daughter for 7.5 years.
Mm.
And then he also did that to her best friend.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing about the psychological damage is that since it started from such a young age, she began to normalize it and in a way unwittingly accepted it because you can see that the abuse went on so long that it just became part of her life. And
Yeah.
then it the only reason why it probably came to light is because he started doing it to her best friend.
Yeah.
So how this started was he was the daughter didn't like to bathe alone because she was worried she would drown because she watched
She had
the
fears
show,
of
Fear
like people
Drown.
drowning. Yeah.
So he started bathing with. On one end, I think I don't know. I understand it's okay for fathers to bathe with daughter.
No, but
They-
also more importantly, he had pedophilic.
Yes. So
yeah.
it's okay for dads to bathe
Liking.
their daughter, but you can bathe your daughter fully clothed. You don't have to bathe together with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one thing. But then it came to light that he realized it
He was
himself
pedophile.
actually, that he had
No,
pedophilic
and the thing is
Tendencies.
tendencies.
that, like, whoever it is lah,
Yeah.
This is your daughter.
that's
lah.
your daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, no. The thing is that
It's your
when
daughter, whether it's your daughter, your sister, your mother, or whoever,
yeah,
your grandmother, or whatever. Fuck. Hey,
dude, if you
Like,
knew you had this, right,
if you are normal,
you need
Yeah.
to
if
get,
you are all right,
yeah.
that wouldn't have crossed your mind at all.
Yeah, nothing at all. Nothing
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the moment it did, right, you as a proper, because even when the psychiatrist went through with him, right, they discovered yes, he does have pedophilic tendencies, but they do not it's not on such a level where he cannot control his actions. He gave in to them.
Actually, I don't even trust all this.
I mean, yeah, the thing is that
psychiatric
it's actually from him.
evaluations and all.
It's actually from him
Like-
himself. The word he said. He
No,
said,
like even them acknowledging that he's got pedophilic tendencies, but he can't control. Then who?
no,
then
he
like,
didn't. They didn't say that. They said that it does not. It does not. He has.
No. I'm saying
he
that.
likes
Yeah,
it.
but he.
But
saying
if
that-
they were to say that he couldn't control himself, you
like
would, you
all
would
this kind of
question it.
bullshit,
I
right?
understand.
Like even saying he could control, he couldn't control, and all this kind of bullshit. It's besides the point.
He did it to his own daughter, lah.
He did it to his own daughter.
It's
Yeah.
it's the most heinous crime.
Like
you
what
can
kind
do.
of psychological evaluation do you need?
You
Psychiatric
you breach
evaluation
the
do you
trust of
Exactly.
someone who is
Whose life actually
who-
depends on you
it
to,
depends on
you know,
you
to-
and
yeah.
who is going to be as much as is going to be scarred for life.
Yeah.
And she still is, because
need? Yeah.
even to this
The
day
girl
she
is-
still
she's still
writes to
young.
him. She still
Yeah.
writes to him saying, "I miss you." The girl's only reason for not outing him, right,
Because
was
the
'cause they
mother,
wanted to
the
keep them
mother
together.
was separated from her for a long period of time. Like she would be overseas, she would be working.
Right.
Because the mother is Vietnamese.
So
But
she's
the
afraid
other-
they will tear up the marriage and then she'll
Yes,
never see
but
the
the
mom
other
again,
thing is
lah.
that when-
Probably.
No, we don't even know. No, like because the mother was not present in her life for
Ah.
extended periods of time,
That's even worse.
and the father was present. So that's where the
So you know,
father.
there's this
Fucking hell, dude.
there's this dynamic there where he is
Holy
the only
shit.
one there for you, and he is doing this thing.
Wow.
It feels wrong to you, but you know you can't say anything because you're trapped. So the thing about the father himself is, his excuse for it was, he discovered he was a pedophile, and that's when he said it was no going back.
Yeah,
He
there was no
he
going back
said
from
it
that.
to himself. There's no going back.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
You can remove yourself from that situation. You don't say this kind. Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
You see,
okay.
this is why. That I don't know how you can this they.
I think the guy has already been bashed up in jail.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
dude
From on the
child-
news? Or-
Child rapists. They
No,
don't.
it's the article, the Chinese Asia.
Oh, they at the end they mentioned.
Yeah.
he's
So
been-
the prosecution asked for 30 years,
right.
and I think caning and all this kind of shit. But his lawyer, the defense lawyer, asked for 24 to 26,
Right.
and then he cited that he has already been attacked in jail and all these kind of things.
I think
And
they.
that the daughter still depends on him, or no, the he has divorced.
Yeah.
The wife has divorced him.
So he has
and
nothing.
He has
but
nothing
he has
left.
nothing, but
Yeah.
the daughter
He's-
is still writing.
I
to him
think
saying,
he has
I
to
love
be
you
in
and I
like
miss you."
private maximum security or
But
something.
the thing is that we don't really know much about the Singaporean prison system, like inside.
Yeah.
None of it's really documented.
Mm.
Because he's
We-
I don't
we-
think
we
he'll
get
survive.
Like I
Not-
think the most
not
amount
long.
of shit that we have seen about the Singapore prison system is the women's prison,
Mm.
where they have actually covered a little bit
On like CNA and all that.
on CNA Insider and all this
Yeah.
kind of shit. The men's prison, not
Not
covered.
much, right? But I think safe to say I think he's going to have a hard time
Yeah.
in prison lah. But
He is going to.
let's before we end it on a very bad note. What like. Yeah, we talk about like incest and all that shit, but imagine if your mom is Jolene Diaz
No.
No lah.
and you're 18 years old.
Stepmom.
Stepmom.
You
Right.
cannot go to the because
No.
Stepmom is a different category.
Yeah.
because
But I mean,
we were still going
That's
on
a porn category.
we're still going on that train of a youth or a nation. We
Yeah.
ended it on the back. It's like what happened when our youths are abused.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So-
is it incest if I just like rub off once a week in the shower?
Stepmom,
that's not.
Stepmom, no.
That's
but
right.
Technically not.
Stepmom,
but,
no.
But morally, come on.
Stepmom, no. If this is someone your dad married,
Yeah.
a year into the divorce, and
Yeah.
she's very close to
I
your
just
age.
woke up this morning and I checked Instagram and she posted this short little clip with her and her daughter.
Who? Jolene Diaz.
Jolene Diaz. And she said like happy birthday my baby, you're 21.
Wow.
I'm like, what the fuck? And her daughter is equally cute. But the thing is, her beside her daughter, you can't
Actually,
tell that
we-
that's the mom.
We
Yeah,
found
sisters.
we found Jolene Diaz from the daughter actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like Jolene Diaz, I don't even know the daughter's name at this
I have
point.
no idea.
Diaz.
We saw,
Def-
we,
definitely,
we call her the
yeah.
daughter.
the daughter.
Miss
The daughter.
Diaz.
We saw her fucking images on like the explore page
Yeah.
on Instagram, and we were sharing that around.
like, "Ooh,
and
who's
then
this
suddenly
one?"
He was like, "Who's this one?" And
Yeah.
then he clicked.
Your mom.
That's a mom.
Yeah.
Your mom. Goddamn. Then
Fucking
all
hell.
of us unfollowed the daughter.
The
and started
daughter,
following
and
the-
now we're all following the mom.
Yeah.
Because close in age.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Closer in
we-
age and more experience.
Yeah, we
Yeah, that's true
We
lah.
would like to end on that good note.
Yeah.
And
But on the other note,
and the important message.
fuck that guy lah.
Fuck the guy, but incest is incest.
On the important note, yummy mums.